with those just few weeks left, the big elephant in the room is the fact that Pete Alonso is still a free agent. David, where do things stand?
Look, I think we all love Pete, and we've said that many times. And I think as we've gone through this process, we've continued to express that. And we also understand that this is a business, and Pete, as a free agent, deserves the right and has the right and earned the privilege, really, to see what's out there. We also feel really good about the young players who are coming through our system, who have the ability to play at the major league level. We saw that last year, and that's not always the most popular opinion, but we saw that last year. And we're going to need to see it again.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. All right. All right. All right. So, guys, let's hold that for the end, okay? We've made a significant offer to Pete, what Davis said is correct. He's entitled to go out and explore his market, and that's what he's doing. Personally, this has been an exhausting conversation and negotiation. I mean, Soto was tough. This is worse. Okay, and a lot of it is, we've made a significant. I don't like the structures that are being presented back to us. I think it's highly asymmetric against us, and I feel strongly about it. And so, I will never say no. There's always the possibility. But the reality is, we're moving forward, and we continue to bring in players. As we continue to bring in players, the reality is, it becomes harder to fit Pete into what is a very expensive, group of players that we already have, and that's where we are. And I'm being brutally honest. I don't like the negotiations. I don't like what's been presented to us. Listen, maybe that changes, and certainly, I'll always stay flexible. If it stays this way, I think we're going to have to get used to the fact that, we may have to go forward and with the existing players that we have.